Today, I want to talk about the 4 skills that quiet your mind and change your life. If you've ever tried really hard to change your life and felt like it worked for a short time, but then things slipped back to the way they were, this recording is for you. And to be honest, that has probably happened to all of us at one time or another. You see, most people believe that change comes from effort, trying harder, pushing more, forcing yourself to be disciplined. And sometimes that works, but just for a little while. But if effort alone worked long term, most people would already have the life they want. And through working with students and clients, I've learned, and through my own life, is that lasting change works in a different order. Your life does not change because you try harder. Your life changes when your inner state changes first. Now, some people call this energy. Some people call it vibration. I'm going to explain those words in very simple terms. Nothing mystical, nothing magical, just how people actually work. This recording is not about wishing. It's not about pretending everything is positive, and it's definitely not about forcing your mind to believe things it doesn't believe. This is about learning 4 skills that calm your system, clear your thinking, and naturally lead to better choices and better results over time. No promises, no pressure, just a process you can practice. When I use the word energy, I'm not talking about something strange or invisible. Energy simply means how you feel most of the time. Calm, tense, hopeful, worried, rushed, heavy, steady, grateful. That's energy. When people talk about vibration, they're talking about patterns. A vibration is the feeling pattern you repeat day after day. For example, if you wake up already tense and irritable, rush through the day, react to problems, and fall asleep tired, that's a pattern. If you move through the day calmer, pause before reacting, and feel more steady, that's a different pattern. Same world, different results. Here's something important. Your energy affects what you notice. What you notice affects what you choose. What you choose affects what you do. What you do creates results. That's the chain. People don't fail because they're lazy. They fail because they live in stressed patterns that shrink their thinking and limit their choices. So let's talk about effort. Effort works up to a point. You can push yourself to work longer, diet harder, think more, hustle more, and you may see results. But if your inner state doesn't change, you will eventually return to your old baseline. I've seen this with money, weight, relationships, confidence. People get a short win, and then the old habits return. Why is that? Because effort doesn't change your default state. It just overrides it for a while. Here's a very simple example. A calm person with average skills often does better than a stressed person with high skills. Why? Because calm people think clearer. They notice opportunities, they recover faster, and they make fewer emotional decisions. Stress, well, it narrows the mind. Calm, it opens it up. That's not philosophy. That's real life. Most people try to change life in this order. Results, feel better, be calm. That doesn't work. The order that works is this. Number 1, state how you feel. Number 2, thoughts, what you think. Number 3, actions, what you do. And number 4, results, what shows up, what is in your life right now. You see, your state comes first. Let me give you a real example from my own life. There was a time when looking at my bank account would immediately trigger stress. Tight chest, racing thoughts, worry. That state drove my decisions, and those decisions kept creating more stress. Nothing changed until I learned to separate my state from the numbers. I stopped letting the situation decide how I feel. I chose to be calm first, and from calm came better thinking, and from better thinking came better actions, and over time, the results followed. Not instantly, but reliably. You see, this process doesn't happen overnight. It happens in stages. Stage 1, awareness. You start noticing reactions. You still get triggered, but you catch yourself faster. That alone is progress. Stage 2, regulation. Your body calms faster. Stress doesn't last as long. You sleep better. And of course, you think much, much clearer. Stage 3, an identity shift. You stop saying, I'm trying. You start saying, this is how I handle things now. Less effort, more consistency. This is what I've seen in my students and my clients. Not miracles, stability. And stability, it changes everything. So here's the 4 core skills. Skill 1, stillness. Stillness is not emptying your mind. It's letting your system settle. Sit quietly, close your eyes, and do nothing for a few minutes. Thoughts will come. That's absolutely normal. But stillness teaches your nervous system that it's safe to slow down. This is where change starts. Skill number 2, calming the body. A stressed body creates stressed thoughts. Slow breathing, gentle movement, reducing constant stimulation. Calm the body first, and the mind follows. You cannot think your way out of stress. You must calm your system. Skill number 3, clearing emotional blocks. Triggers are clues. When something bothers you, ask, why did this hit me so hard? Write it down. Talk it out. Don't suppress it. Unprocessed emotions runs your life quietly. Processed emotions loses its power. Skill number 4, responding instead of reacting. Reaction is automatic. Response is chosen. Pause, breathe, decide how you want to show up. This single pause changes everything. I teach clients to say, I choose my state first. When you do this consistently, life stops controlling you. Now, where does hypnotherapy fit into this? Well, most habits live below awareness. That's why willpower is slow. Hypnotherapy works differently. It helps your mind practice calm, clarity, and confidence while relaxed. So those states become familiar, not forced. Practice. Think of it like rehearsal. The more you rehearse a state, the more automatic it becomes. That's why hypnotherapy shortens the learning curve. Not because it's magic, but because practice rewires patterns faster than effort. My friends, this is not about manifesting things. It's about becoming the kind of person who naturally creates better outcomes. Calmer state, clearer thinking, better actions, better results. That's the blueprint. Practice the 4 skills daily. Use tools like meditation or hypnotherapy to speed it up. Observe the changes for yourself. You don't need belief. you need consistency. Change your state first, and everything else follows. This is Bill Collum. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you for your next Life Mastery Shift.